Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. We are getting underway here. Uh, but this is 9kings. It's a very interesting little game. It's a bit of a auto battler. Actually, that's exactly what it is. It's just an auto battler, but with card mechanics. So it's kind of combining some elements from like I would say Slay the Spire with just the auto battler scene. Uh, as every round you have to pick up cards. You get to choose from 3 cards in your hand, and you try to survive to the end of the game. Um, Now, what we are going for, because I played this game a bit, to say the least. I've been thoroughly addicted to it over the weekend, but I've been playing more on my downtime instead of just trying to go on stream and whatever. Especially as I don't know, this is probably my foolish brain way of thinking. I didn't think anyone wanted to see me grind through the difficulties, but I have reached King 9 difficulty. So how this game works is that it is in early access, but we have 9 kings to choose from. In the early access, we only have 7. Every king has 9 cards associated with it, and then you have 9 perks to choose from, and you play on the map with a 9 grid, 3x3 grid, with I believe actually 9 additional expansion points. I'd never counted. I should double check that. But your goal is just to survive the boss wave. Uh, and you're trying to maximize your construction, your planning, um, more or less all of that, right? So, I keep losing my train of thought. I apologize. So, I have figured out a build that's pretty consistent because there are so many different possibilities, but for the higher difficulties, only some possibilities seem to really work out for you. Especially because the enemy kings ramp up so quickly. The only things I've seen that really matter is unit count, buffs, or tower damage. If you fall behind on any of these things, and like you try to focus too much in like separate areas or anything like that, you're just going to fall behind. You're not going to survive probably past wave 15 if your build is too spread out. You need to really focus on what are these core things that I'm trying to go for. And that's how we are going to try to beat King 9 using the King of Spells. Now, what I'm going for specifically with the King of Spells for this build is we are focusing on just the Citadel, your starting building, since that is the most consistent building you can actually level up. Um, so for my perks, I have the chance to instant kill just to help with the early ranks. Don't Obviously instant kill is an instant kill, but you don't really need it for the later ranks. I've even thought about changing this to 10%. Um, you need this ingenious because you want your castle to be rank 9. That's where all of your damage is going to come from. Politician helps you with royal decrees. We'll show those off later. Um, and then persistent, because rerolls will help us if we get some really bad cards in these starting hands, we're not just seeing a lot of Citadel, or we're not seeing a lot of upgrade cards. We can roll for that. We also need to roll for a specific royal decree, which is why we want to maximize how many royal decrees we see every time that we get to that point. So, without further ado, let's see how far we can get. I do not intend to see this happen on the first try. I mean, it's definitely possible, but it's not very likely. So we'll just put down Warlock, and I can just let this play on auto at its fastest speed. I don't care about slowing things down just yet. That might be more of a later waves issue. I don't want to go too crazy with the rerolls, but I will offer to see if I can't. Alright, that's bad. Do money. I was trying to gamble for any upgrade cards, but I did not get them. Okay, hold on. Alright, so anyways, first try, nothing happened there. I'm definitely not a fucking dumbass. Put that there, in case we have to deal King of Blood, but probably don't. I could probably pick nature later. Yeah, the good thing about the lightning strikes is that they have a chance. With the 10% chance to instant kill, it instant kills in the little, like, circle area you can see there. Sorry, the rats are, like, incredibly loud when they die. I need to actually know how loud that is. That's unfortunate. We can make use of a converter for now. But I would like to see... I'm trying not to be super aggressive on my rerolls, but I might need to be way more aggressive. I might be too greedy. I went through that a little too fast, but this right here is the Royal Council event. With the Royal Council event, you get a choice of options. The option we want for this build is Static Field. It's going double the attack speed of our lightning bolts. So right now in our Citadel, you can see we're doing 22 damage per strike, and we're hitting 1.5 times per second. If I add this Citadel onto it, I'm gonna bump up the damage to 33 times. And of course, because it's attacking more often, I am rolling the chance for an instant kill more often. That's all we want. So, I've already gone through all my rerolls, so I haven't found another Citadel. That's not helpful. We'll put this here, because I do need to roll that. Unfortunately, I got these two buildings. Not the end of the world. I did get another Citadel with the clone. But, we might be just a little far behind on damage. Yeah. We got the King of Greed as one of the kings we gotta deal with. And if we were playing more normally, King of Greed is such a bitch to fight. I don't know what's up with the King of Greed, because the demo, it wasn't doing as much damage, so they changed it with early access, probably some feedback. I don't like whatever they changed with it, because the thieves, the little small units the King of Greed has, seem to just hit for like twice the amount of times that they should be. Oh damn, they're going to break our building again. We'll take a clone. Gets us another citadel charge. This isn't enough. Now, I'm missing a little bit of damage. Yep. We're basically re-rolling until we have a very good start. These kings, the King of Blood and King of Stone, should actually be pretty fine for us. I'm going to put the wizards here. I don't want you to sacrifice this early. Maybe I should. That's really unfortunate. Oh, that is so unfortunate. What the fuck? Okay, seriously. Let's roll with offering first, because I might get... There we go. Honestly, this is probably the better play. Maybe. I might lose another life here. That's fine. There's static field. Hello, are you? 4. What you at? Yeah. I can't do it right now because we're attacking. Gotta get close. Okay. We are at rank 6 with our citadel. We need 3 more ranks to go. So hopefully these imps can provide a small distraction. The other good thing about the imps is that it's going to cluster the initial wave. I should have gone with it. It's really not wanting to give me the cards I want. I need something to be offering bait here, but I don't want it to be the imps, because they're the only thing slowing down the waves. And I've already used all my rerolls, so I have to be very mindful. story is fantastic for this point of the game. We'll do King of Nothing, because I might get both Citadel or their upgrade card. But they are more tanky, which is an issue. Yeah. Okay. I think I need the extra 5%. Honestly. Honestly, I think we need it for the early game. It just sounds dumb. But it is what it is. I'd rather have one less decree and just have to reroll it more. We'll see. Yeah, we really did not get lucky with the early drops here. Ah. What's going on here is the Prophet event. Random rolls events, and they'll always pick on your tiles you have not built on. Which sucks. I often just don't go for the Prophet events at all because I have to move the right unit over and then I have to start building around that. By this point in the game, I'm already on 1 life left. Like, oh, cool, I can double up my population on the card. 9 to 18. Or if I start shifting my build to that, I might just die. So, I feel like they need to make a slight adjustment to Prophet stuff, but I'm not sure what you would want to change there. Maybe having it so it can affect your currently built on tiles, but alright. Give me upgrade cards, please. And I lost. Alright. Early Citadel, we like that. I think I do want my Citadel to be rank 5 before the first council meeting. No? Roll? Nah. Yeah. Oh, we get another Citadel, which is good. Not so good that we lost two lives for it. Perfect. The downside we're running into is that we got the Warlocks as our starting unit. Warlocks are not great. You only get 3 of them, they have like 30 HP. So they don't delay the enemy enough. Wizards would've. And that's what I'm kind of like talking about, is that unit count matters a lot. Raw damage matters a lot. So you need to have like almost a perfect start with all of it. Because it also matters what you're facing too. Like here we got the King of Nature and King of Blood. King of Blood's going to have a lot of units. So that's going to be where my problems exist. Okay. Is just because of unit density out of the King of Blood. But if I can get my Citadel leveled up, it won't matter as much. But it doesn't matter if I don't get to upgrade my Citadel, you know? I'm gonna put a cemetery down just because it'll spawn imps, and the imps will help delay units further. Because now I have effectively doubled my troop count. Right? I still need upgrades here. Zenith double damage, not going to do anything for us. This might be where we fail. Unless I get some really lucky insta kills. I did. That was terrifyingly close. Okay. I need to spawn you. These units might have too much HP. Ah, they did. I need a run where I start with wizards. And then I can upgrade to Citadel 9 before year 9. That's a pretty good start. Yeah, that one imp got through. But we're at Citadel 4. I'll take the quarry just to have it. Because we already have a Citadel that I'm going to be spending anyways. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I have enough damage at 70. I should be okay to start using the quarry to upgrade, but I need to keep upgrading the Citadel here. I can't fall too far behind. I should put it over there. That was a nice little cluster of insta-kills. Alright, we're getting there. Kind of. King of Progress is our best choice out of those two. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have put it over there. I think Blood just gets us killed though? Nah. Damn. I basically have to... what? Spend one reroll every wave if I don't get Citadel? That leaves me with 4 on the Royal Council. I need to get some really lucky insta-kills here. Oh. Damn. You're not doing anything for me anyhow. You are clumping them for me. I forgot about that. I explained that earlier. Completely forgot that's a whole thing. Okay. Please. There we go. Ballista? Alright. That's Good enough. What do I have in my hand? I will take a wizard then. Do I want to spawn the wizards? I probably do. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly, very slowly, but we're getting there. Alright, I want to use Overhaul. Because it also upgrades the wizards to their rank 3. Which gets me more units out of their little camp. I should be able to start scaling the quarry. I think I can afford to use that here. Okay. Okay, we're definitely better off. Think of nothing? Maybe I should have re-rolled. Alright, we're one rank away from max on the Citadel. So once it's maxed out, the name of the game is just upgrades. Because now it does 400 damage per lightning bolt. Overhaul is very important. I need to do this. I need to survive for a wave. I have to survive for 2 waves so that I can upgrade the quarries. I need fodder here. We'll just use this defender. And then we can overhaul these quarries. Now my damage is at almost 500. We'll take another overhaul. I need static. I'll have to take the rerolls then. We'll have to take the rerolls and we'll have to be very greedy. Moving forward here. Okay, I can clone another one of these. And I can upgrade it. I mean, that's just gonna go there. I could have maybe sold it for money, That might have been a good call. I need earthwork. There we go. And then, as long as I survive this wave, I should be able to upgrade. Should be fine, yeah. It's always a little terrifying to kind of look at it and be like, are we fine? Is this how we die? Give me another earthwork. We are now in the 1000 damage range. I mean, it's not like it does nothing for me. It kind of does nothing when my troops instantly evaporate, but, you know, it's the thought that counts. They're trying their best. Yeah, I don't want to re-roll like crazy there. I need that. That is very important. You will be destruction bait. Our citadel is at 2000 damage per. We'll plop down another farm. There is a card I would prefer to have there, instead of wizards. Excuse me. I feel like I need to deal with the King of Stone. I need to make them my #1 enemy still. Just so I can get more earthworks, which spawns more quarries for me, which means I can upgrade my damage further. I don't know if we'll reach wave 99 on 1 life left, but we are going to try. Yeah, we don't got much room for expanding here. I'll take the offering. Scapegoat. That's what we need. So we're going to offer on you. Place down the scapegoat. Going to procreate scapegoats. Get rid of these archers. Okay. I can afford to put you there. Just to upgrade my stats even further. The good thing about the scapegoats is that they grant us money when they die. And we desperately need money. So we're going to try to expand our quarries. We're going to try to get some farms around these scapegoats so I can make even more money. And they still count as a unit, so they still delay the enemy and they don't attack them. So they don't die instantly by rushing in headlong. Scapegoats are some of the best, really. Can afford to lose a quarry. Yeah, we got another earthworks. Nice. Put that there. Use you there. Okay. Wait, overhaul. Yeah, we need overhaul. I don't know what's upgrade going to do, so we're just going to continue to expand the quarries. I was gonna say that scapegoat was about to dodge everything and then it perished. More static field. Or static field. Yeah, static fields. Yeah. I'm gonna put that back there, because if it gets a stray upgrade, it'll upgrade everything. Or just use it as sacrifice. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Okay. Offering. I don't know at one point if there's too many scapegoats. There might be. Like, Prophet King can't really deal with them that well. Funny. Alright, well, that's King 9 difficulty. Once you actually get your run going, it's pretty good. Uh, but there is a achievement in the game for reaching wave 99. So, this might break my computer because it's a piece of shit. But we're going to try to reach wave 99. It is very unfortunate we are on 1 life because uh, if I misjudge anything, I am just dead. But it does seem like for example, the King of Progress, I want to keep as my enemy forever. I probably don't want King of Greed, because I know thieves will just jump to my scapegoats, and thieves can be very fucking fast. The King of Nature is probably my best bet. For that same logic, I also want to stop dealing with the King of Stone, because the King of Stone is also ridiculously fast. Not so much that it's an issue, but I think past wave 60, 66 is when it's a big issue. Because your lightning strikes do not actually keep up with it. Like that kind of issue. I really want to... I feel like I have enough scapegoats. But maybe giving them some HP would be better? I don't know. What? Grab abracadabra. Just because, if anything, it reduces army quality, which might play a pretty good factor into this. Yeah, because like they're also really slow there. Okay. It's not the entire army by any means, but... I'm pretty sure I attack fast enough that I don't, like, care. Over-invest. Sure. Sure. How am I doing? Plop you down. Yeah, because we're sitting at 3.4 exponential to the power of 7. Or plus 7. I forget how to read that sometimes. The name of the game right now is to make sure I don't have anything that would reach me more or less before I'm, like, ready. Right? Another offering, another offering, another offering. Can I stop having spells, please? No, but seriously, like, why are there so many spells? Alright. I don't know why there's so many spells there. Because I can use Procreate to get more scapegoats. I feel like I don't need farms anymore. Do I have our forks to expand my quarries? Did I not grab another one? I did not. Maybe I get lucky? Always lucky. Labrat into offering into other earthworks. Okay. Overhaul. Overhaul. Offering. Offering. Earthworks. Into double forest. I need one spot free for... Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. And we're at the point where we're just going to grind to wave 99 and see what's in store. I actually want to make one of the plots over here my so I don't accidentally get rid of my scapegoats. Unfortunately, I can't skip all of these damage upgrades, and you might be saying to yourself, wait, how do you have 12k gold? Scapegoats. So scapegoats at rank 3 give, I think, 12 gold? It's 12 or 9. And, I just need the scapegoats to delay things. I don't need to spend my money on anything else right now. I just have to reach the end of the game. Well, end of the game. I need to reach, 99. Yeah, we'll take that. But yeah, we basically have our Citadel at a number of damage. I don't know how to actually say that number out loud, but yeah. Yeah, I kind of don't have problems until wave 66. Yeah, this is King 9 difficulty. Getting here is the hard part. After this part, it's not so hard. It'll get hard around 66 again, I think. Because then units get faster, then the game auto-detects, so I have to be mindful of that. Which is why I was hoping to get more frogs. To be fully truthful. But welcome in. Thank you for joining us here. Yeah, no, I was playing King of Stone on King 5. Because I got through all the other kings without King of Spells. But I was trying King of Stone on King 5. And I was like, this is fucking bullshit. I die at wave 15 every time. And no matter what variation of the build I'm going for, I cannot change it. So I went to King of Spells, and I figured that building around the Citadel and gambling on instant kills for the early game would be enough to get me to start stacking Static Field. So I go for max rerolls, max Royal Decrees, max out the instant kills, and then that should be it. I think that's 9 points, right? That's 3, 6, 6. It might be 1 point extra that goes somewhere that I'm not. Oh yeah, and you want to max out your Citadel, so you can reach Citadel 9. And then it's basically just you're trying in the early game to build up. Give me so many scapegoats. Alright, let me go here. Because basically from waves 1 to 9, you want to use your rerolls and just try to max out your Citadel as much as possible. And then by edict, the first edict, you want to also have the first static field. If this is 9 and you have your first static fields, this does 400 damage flat. And it hits for like twice a second. You played the mothership with the defenders? Yeah, I could see that being a little stale. I didn't like trying to play King of Progress. I need to try it more. But I just got fed up. I'm like, as soon as I figured out this kind of build, I'm like, I could just use this build all the way to the end game, can't I? So here we are, using this build in the end game. But for now, I am trying to find... Not finding it. Fine. The scapegoats are just a lucky addition to the build. This is not required. You do need some unit at King 9 to like delay the enemy. Which is Wizard. If you get to start with Wizard and you can max out your Citadel before Wave 9, you're good. Because Wizards have enough units in their card, I don't know how else you would really want to phrase it, that they just don't get instantly ran over, versus like Warlock. Warlocks suck at their job. They're supposed to be the tanky frontline unit. They only have 30 HP at rank 1, and then everything just kills them. They want Wizards. But if you get a random lucky roll and you get scapegoats, well, scapegoats give you money. And because of how this build has gone, it's made me rethink my strategy for King of Stone, where I might just try to focus on King of Stone's castle as well. You gotta try that with Wizards. Yeah, just focus on your castle for all of your upgrades as much as possible. Have Wizards or any other like high count unit to just delay enemies. Because what you want is the instant kill to kill enemies in a clump. Because the little circle for the lightning bolt, that's the insta kill circle, which is about as big as the King of Greed's ray, except you can actually kill a group of enemies with it. That's how you get to the early game. Probably want King of Nothing. I don't add a beacon. I am relying solely on static fields. After wave 9, if you can get a quarry, that's what you want. Because what you ideally can start doing is once you get your first quarry to rank 3, or like roughly around there, you can start using overhaul, and every overhaul after the first one is just better, right? So you get more earthworks, you unlock all these plots, and you just put one quarry in every new plot, and use the overhaul on like a sacrifice unit, and it'll upgrade your other quarries. Right? So it's just more efficient way of upgrading. Because eventually you just want to have raw damage to one-shot enemies. But you have to focus on your Citadel first, because if you don't get your Citadel maxed out, you're just not going to do enough damage. A 15% chance to insta-kill is only good if it lands in your favor, right? But if you can have just high damage, you're just gonna fuck everything. Overhaul or fork rotations. It's pretty similar to your mothership build. Yeah. I think it's just a... Obviously, I haven't tried your build, or I haven't tried playing with the King of Progress yet. But it's just satisfying to see a whole wave of enemies just get deleted off the map. It's a little unfortunate having to sit here for the upgrades to go through, but I feel like if I take away my upgrades, I die. Give me that. Right now, all I'm trying to do is reach the achievement, which is beating wave 99. So I figured if I'm going to beat that achievement, I should beat it on 9king difficulty. And also, since we're in the late game, I like having one plot as my, like, sacrifice plot for offerings. Because then I can get all these good, like, spell abilities that are super helpful. I'll just spend my earthworks here and sacrifice you to put you down. Yeah, so I think this chaos is when a lot of units or a lot of armies starting, enemies get way faster for like no reason. Now, as long as I'm one-shotting everything, it should be okay. And as long as my goats can at least distract them for a little bit, we should be fine. Yeah, my goats are already at, what is that, 10k? No, 1k HP. It's not so much that I want, like, my goats to die, but I want them to be able to delay. We are not dealing with either of you. Imps, trappers from the King of Stone, and thieves move way too fast. I know that from earlier King difficulties. They are really fucking fast for no reason. Sure, we'll put rats there instead. Goodbye, rats. I could have gone, like, trying to upgrade the rats, for example, to be a frontline unit at the, like, this stage in the build. For my personal computer, it almost crashed the last time I did that. So, that's why I stopped. Like, I was going to use farms and just keep using farms from wave 30 or so. But I decided, you know, 200's probably good enough. I just need HP. Yay, we got another one of these. Yeah, so now it's 75 hits per second. And whatever this damage number is. Oh, wait, we got some overinvest to spend. We're hitting at almost 100 times a second. There's one thing I don't know about this game. I don't know if you've noticed or if you know anything about it. I can't tell if at some point in the game it doesn't detect my hits because there's too many attacks going off. Overinvest is the best card in the spot. Oh yeah. I just have to hope that none of the other kings get faster. Like, that is the main thing that would really screw me over. It's why I'm hoping I can get more of this decree. Because I would prefer turning them into frogs, because the frogs don't seem to be as fast. And I have enough damage and attack speed, I think. I need to do something about the armies. Uh-oh. That's actually concerning. I know we were fine, but... Another offering, so that means I need a clone. And take that. Another offering. We'll take raising. We'll take another raising. Oh my goodness. Merchant Sage. Oh. Oh, I never actually noticed that. It's... Huh. So all of these have been spells. I haven't noticed that because we have the Sage Merchant here. I should have paid more attention to that. That would have been very handy to notice before. Okay. I need to make sure I have enough money for all my upgrading. Okay, first off, raising. How much money do I have? Why are you not telling me how much money I have? I mean, I guess. Okay. Get rid of that. Yup. Well, there goes all my money. Okay. I have too many offering plots, so... I need more money to roll for the decree. So we're going to do this, actually. Where'd the timeline go? I hope that doesn't screw over the achievement or anything. What day were we on? Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. It's year 63. Okay. I broke the game. Could go for another static fields, but I really want to see if... I don't think it exists. Okay. I think this is a flat one-time use. It's helpful though, but like... I have a problem. It is a max one use? Damn. I can't tell if I'm not, like... Yeah. You're not sure, but maybe. Okay, that's fine. I currently can't tell if I am falling behind on damage, or if it's just unit count. I mean, it feels like I shouldn't be behind on damage, but like things aren't instantly dying anymore. Alright, come on. I don't know, we're probably fine. I might be reading into it too much. Oh, we gotta fight a boss. Well, money. Okay, I was actually really concerned that all the goats died. Alright. 32 more waves to go. Chat, they are getting stronger. They are getting considerably stronger. Neither of these. I don't even know if I want to fight the King of Nothing. Well, at least, like, their units aren't that fast. Yeah, some big fucking warlocks. No. No. Yeah, that goes up to 6. Probably just static fields again. My goats are at 40k, almost 50k HP. None of them are staying alive, so that's something. I wish I could skip the upgrading phase. You know? But, yeah. Holy shit, they're fast. Holy shit, they're fast. Oh god. uh... Oh, you can skip this in options? Or are you not? Was it skip building animations? It'll probably apply after this. Oh god, those boars! Oh shit. Well, we got to year 73. Yeah. Took us almost a full hour. I kind of want to see what the damage did was, you know? Also, we had like, I don't know how to do the math, but we had way more damage than what this said we did. Obviously, I'm sure like enemies' HP values don't. Huh? There's another King 9 difficulty? I thought King 9 was the max difficulty. And level up, thank you very much for that follow. Uh, yeah, I thought King 9 was the max difficulty. What? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to begin pronouncing your name. But thank you very much for that follow. uh. Okay. Well, I might as well see if this build works for King 9 the second. It's USO plus. Got it. Or just USO. Could work too. Alright, but yeah, this is my build for everyone joining in here. Ruthless helps with the early game. You need your Citadel at rank 9 for damage without the plus. Yeah, no, you're fine. Politician just because we want to re-roll for statics for the early game as well. And then Persistent to have re-rolls in the first place. I mean, I just want to see. You know? I just want to actually see what is the max. We're just going to try and find the max difficulty now. I don't care about reaching rank 99. What is the max difficulty of this game? Because I thought it was King 9. Alright, we're going to go with that twice. We might lose a life here. Yeah, King 9 to the power of 9? Is that what we're working with? Carefully, I need to put down my wizards. So... it's fine that we didn't get an upgrade card there. Please? Please? Don't do it. Ah! I might lose another life here. Unless I get really lucky with the insta-kill right now. Well, a little bit earlier. Give me a Citadel. Give me... well, this run's fucked. Alright, and now we play everyone's favorite game. Restarting until we get the perfect build. Sure, we'll start with wizards. We have no upgrades. You son of a bitch. We'll take a clown. Clown technically works for us. Yeah, that's some great infinity damage. Please? Yeah. I'm gonna lose a life to these elves. Yeah, well, hey, we got that without having a reroll. Well, this is interesting. Yeah, I just maxed out my wizards. Not that that's like the worst thing in the world for me. Because now I have 23 units to just delay the enemy. Which is why I was fine with losing that quarry. I should probably stop my recording for later. Give me a citadel, please. Please and thank you. Alright, there we go. That should help there. I could probably put down the quarry now. I don't want to put down walls, so you might see the wall and go like, wouldn't that be the perfect? I did not actually read what that blessing was. It. I think it was the upgrade one. Either way, the only thing that goes over here is the quarry. Doubles damage? Well, that's unfortunate. I lose another life to these elves, don't I? Yeah. I hate the elves. They cause me so many problems. Alright, we're at rank 6 on our citadel. We're doing 100 damage per. We're getting there, we're just not quite there yet. Give me my citadel card, thank you. Progress, cause you're easier than King of Green. Perfect. That's one more rank and it's maxed out. That's some really lucky infinity damage. I'm gonna take the offering because I'll probably, yeah. We got the architect here. This is only going to reroll buildings. I swear, if I paid more attention to that in my earlier runs, I would have saved myself so much time. Trying to reroll for things I needed. And I would never get from the right shop. I didn't realize it was like 3 different shops. Well, that's a problem. If you can give me soldiers, that would be great. Perfect. Another citadel. The hope is to not lose too many lives early. I'm probably gonna lose this life. In theory, wanted 1 or 2 beacons on Citadel over the policy, plus double overwork scale harder. I think in theory you're right. But fighting the King of Greed is a problem, to say the least. I do think you're right about like how it would scale up over time, because it would be you're getting those buildings to proc every time versus like every year versus a one-time double buff. But yeah, King of Greed is currently just for some reason one of the hardest kings to actually fight in this game. Which sucks, because I don't know about anyone else here, but when I've tried to play the King of Greed, I don't feel anywhere as powerful. And it's definitely not just because the difficulty mod, it just doesn't feel good to play. Alright, hopefully that delayed these elves for long enough. It didn't. Oh, no, it didn't. Another restart. I hate this opening hand. Yep. Great trades. I need to throw in the wizards here, or else I'm not going to have the unit density to survive. I have to fight greed and blood? I mean, at least with King of Blood, I'm more likely to get, or well, not more likely, but I'll have a stronger... Actually, if I have King of Blood, I need to put something there for upgrading. They'll be more clumped together, so the infinity damage will actually be super helpful. Please proc. Oh, no. At least get another citadel. throw down the beacon, but I would... Well, I took out a whole crowd, but it did not matter. No, wizards. Wizards first. And then if I don't get an upgrade card, it's fine. Because I could put this upgrade in. That took so long for that guy to get killed, though. Oh, I got the infinity at the end, at the very end there. Not close at all. So far, we're looking good. Cemetery will help. Should be enough. Yeah. I mean, we got, you know, we got a little lucky again, but it was enough. Feast time. Not going to try to build around it. Let's get these upgraded. And it's currently ranked 6. I was gonna say we're due to lose a life, but it is good that it took us to that point. But I still need to upgrade my citadel. None of your units, though. Like, Shrine is a maybe. No, none of that helps me. It's either survive this wave or it's another restart. I seem to be in a much better position. Yeah. Okay. So now I just need unit count until I can get other upgrades. Thankfully, we got the graveyard, which helps with that. Never mind, it did not help at all. His hand sucks. At least I can make use of wizards. Or at least, you know, I thought I could. I do want to try out something with the King of Stone, because this whole build has had me thinking for a while. That's really unfortunate how that start went. We'll come back to this, but I want to try something on the King of Stone. Because it's been in my brain. So, King of Stone, you need the wall. Because all of its frontline units, or all of its unit count units, absolutely suck. I hate them all. They don't give you enough unit count. This should be good, but honestly, I think it pulls you away from other perks. I think this setup works. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to try to do the same thing of just focus on upgrading the castle as much as possible. Like, it sucks to lose a wall that early. But it at least makes our trebuchet hit more targets now. One thing I hate about the King of Stone is because it summons units. Ah, shoot. Need this cauldron here. So because it's a summons unit, it does not proc the poison effect. Because it works like the, what is the King of Nature's plant? Spore attack thing. It just doesn't apply anything, so it sucks. Watching you made me want to play. Have a really nice stream. Yeah, you'll see me around. I might not play this game exclusively. I do primarily play Final Fantasy XIV. But I like to try my hand in many different games, so if you ever want to stop on by, feel more than happy to. But take care and have fun, man. But yeah, I wish if it did truly apply the poison effect, that would be fantastic. But it doesn't. I think this just kills me. From raw unit count alone. Yeah. And the only downside of this is that the game doesn't start you with a wall. It's kind of weird. To be honest. You go in for money. I wonder if random towers are better. Because there's one particular tower that would change a lot for how this goes. Here we go to 16. This is probably better. I mean, I don't have really dire straits here. If I can just make my projectiles hit more targets, that might be better. But I think this is lost because, not enough damage. Okay. So if rank 9 matters the most. And this doesn't matter at all. You do. These do. I need this. But maybe I don't need 3. Maybe I don't need 6 every time. What does that leave me with? Rerolls? And a decree? Alright, so we want to scale up the stronghold. We need to get that to rank 6 for the castle, I mean. We are going to lose... Pardon my throat there. We are going to lose lives getting to that point. It should be okay. We'll get a forest just to help scale the walls a little bit. It might be okay to do... start that up early. You don't want to worry, maybe another trebuchet. I need more stronghold. I keep looking at the other options. I'm like, maybe no, the stronghold is all that matters because that's where all my damage is coming from. but it's not enough damage. These two for sure. Maybe I can try to deal off out rerolls and no decree. Because there's a lot of decrees that work for this build. Maybe I'm looking into it too much. Maybe I just want the early damage. I need that. Fortunately, this is coming up now. I don't think this heals far enough at this stage, yeah. I could try to put that down. Get another maxed out wall going. Was enough to hold. But I think greed just kills me here. Like, look how fast they fucking attack. What the fuck? What is that attack speed? Try again with this build one more time. One more time. Maybe with offering I can get some Oh, that's huge. That is really good for me. Spire is helpful. might be a decent spot here. Last stronghold upgrade. We're still at, well, we're gonna be at 1 life now. Maybe? Oh shit. Oh shit, we actually held. King of Nature, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's start up another wall. Yeah, no. Yep. I was hoping for clone. Really wanted clone. Need this. I can get clone here. I just don't know. I don't know if it's enough. I have to try to. Sacrifice was actually huge for the walls. Yeah, I could have positioned it around the walls and then sacrificed to get them all bumped to tier 3. That was me definitely overthinking my situation. That actually could cost me the run in hindsight. Yeah, fuck. Because I could have made a cluster of walls for, it was like tier 2 or tier 1. And then, sacrifice something in the middle of them. The only thing I don't know about, this build is what is the better decree to go for, because there's a lot of options that work for the King of Stone, and like you can build around in transition too. I just don't know which one's like better. Right. Did not have to lose a life there. I did have to for the next one. But we at least got Spire. I don't have King of Blood this time, so I should just upgrade that wall. Oh wait, right, I have units. You're not going to heal the wall this time. Scout tower is probably helpful for damage. So if I'm going to put anything down, I should put this down. I think it is. I think it's just with how it's supposed to like detect things. I'm not 100% sure on what the interaction is supposed to be, but as soon as these units die, it doesn't detect the wall as something it can heal. Which is a problem for me because I'm not getting anything that would break the unit. There's a lot of weird bugs with the walls, actually. Because I've also noticed that the King of Spells will just one-shot your wall. Sometimes, when it's being healed. Which absolutely fucking sucks. I mean, rank 2 trebuchet is probably not bad, right? It's bad for, like, the year 2. Because it fires so slow. Okay. Earthworks. Yeah, if spires didn't bug like that, it would actually make it a lot easier to hold the walls. But because it bugs like that, it's to be frustrating. This isn't bad, but I would like something better. Well, fuck. Should have just gone with the more attack speed. Probably should upgrade the wall. No, the stronghold doesn't have. It summons towers that shoots nearby enemies. It tries to put it at the furthest up enemy, but then the towers don't seem to shoot the closest enemy. Because they'll shoot the back line. Which is not what I want. But like to deal with the problems. Like, I'm sure even if I took it off auto. And, we'll put the cauldron there. Like, if I tried to spam it just for the walls, it's shooting the enemies in the back, which I don't want. If I put it back here... Wait a minute. Wait, is that text wrong? Hold on. It shoots nearby enemies. No, it didn't. Huh. I have questions. But also, that changes things. Sure, you can go there. Like, you have two enemies here, so obviously it's just gonna shoot those two. We can go with an early wall. Yeah, okay, so the summoning seems to go for whatever it wants. I would prefer it if it went for the enemies closest to the frickin' thing. Okay. Yeah. I was wondering if it was like, maybe it's bugged and it'll shoot the enemies in the back first, but nope. How much damage do you do? Only 10. This is probably not going to work, and I know it says troops, but I kind of need to know for science. Nope. Okay. You go there. You go there. It works on the pagoda? Huh. It doesn't work on Demon's Ultra. Yeah, Demon's Ultra doesn't make sense. How selective that damn building is on upgrades is so frustrating. Because I would like to play with like a summon build, but it feels like yeah, it's two different buildings that summon troops. You would think it would work. I mean, it just makes like summon builds feel much weaker. At least to me. This is probably good because we have a scout tower. I had to move my microphone and start swaying away from. A blessing, prosperity. Well, I never know how to build around that or plan around prosperity. Alright, so we're gonna lose our wall to the thieves. And in return, we get 6,000 of HP. This is where I wish for, like, the wall specifically. It had a, an icon to show, like, how much HP they're losing per wall. Because it does not feel like I have 6,000 HP. Like, this is a string of, like, 5s and 20s now. But, like, they have that much attack speed? Alright, well, I got my stronghold to level 9. So I'm firing 9 bolts every building, which do 72 damage per. We got the Warmonger Merchant. Is there anything I want from this? Not really. But because we didn't get anything I could buy from the shop, I lose. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like walls are just too weak. Which is so weird to say because, you know, it's a wall. It shouldn't be. It's 2,000 HP. There's no infantry that has that much HP at this early in the game. But, things die so freaking fast. Anyhow. This is what I have for King of Blood. I don't play King of Blood a lot, but I do want to try something just a little different. Yeah, if I could use the thieves to kind of pull enemies away, like even briefly from the wall, that would be great. If the stronghold worked with the poison cauldron, because it shows it works, it shows that it's being affected by the poison, but none of the towers it summons do poison damage. if that did poison damage, you could actually go for an interesting poison build variation. Because you would be able to just apply poison so quickly. But without that, you're kind of shit out of luck. The fact that dispenser doesn't work with cauldron makes you mad. Does it not? I didn't actually notice that, but that would explain a lot of my issues with that. Nope. Hey, we did it. Yeah, poison flames are a word. That's so fucking weird. Get him. Get him. Oh. Yeah, I wish it was a little better explained how things interact with each other in this game. Okay. Well, I didn't get what I wanted. I guess leather work. Nope. They still outspeed my imps anyways. That's such a meme. Alright, hold on. We're not gonna do King of Blood then. Shoot, I might just have to try King of Nature now. Go with that decree. Oh, actually... The Pollinator, just for the early game damage. Tenacious, because unit count. And then Hoarder? Or maybe more like... this. A max out Hoarder. Once I hit rank 9 anyways. Apologies. Did you try any converter shenanigans? King of Progress looks interesting, but he is too slow. I haven't tried anything with a converter yet. It does seem very interesting. But like... it just takes so much to get going, and I don't think the building effects applying twice works on converter, which I am of the opinion that it should. Well, I could put that down. Where? Over here? And then the boars? Just so I don't instantly lose? I'm not gonna rely on the boars. I might rely on the boars. We can buff the attack speed and the rat's attack speed. If that's true, that would be pretty good. I don't want to expend too many here, but I do need to get my unit count up at least a little bit. What, that puts you at 22 damage per new attack almost every half a second? Just out of curiosity. I guess it would be dope. Yeah, it's yeah, that's the math. Yeah, I would hope it would work that way. I mean, at least it makes the most sense. Hell, we can use an offering. Not exactly what I wanted. That's good. That's actually really good. Give me a farm? No. Nope. No farm. Yeah, I could put Scout Tower there then. These spores are really adding up, huh? Well, I mean, I'm gonna lose a life here, but that's okay. That just gets me more units out. I do not want the King of Stones. That would kill me. I don't have enough money for that upgrade yet. I know my units are getting killed off, but I fired like 3 volleys of arrows into these wizards, and like none of them died. Okay. Alright then. Oh, that's an interesting placement. If I can get any damage ups. Get him! Ah! Oh, that was so close. Just mildly terrifying. I don't know. Air Forks, maybe? Alright, for one, I want to do that. I can put a forest down. So, like, am I healing the wall, or am I not? It feels like I'm healing the wall. If I could get... I don't even know what building I would want there, but... just like something, you know? Mm. Oh no, there goes the wall. Yeah. Alright. I truthfully need to cut off the stream here, because I gotta go deal with some other stuff. Uh, but that was fun. I did not expect another difficulty, so I'm going to be trying to grind that out later when I have the time. But I should be live, and we might go back to King of Spells for it, because honestly, King of Spells feels like the most consistent build out of everything I've tried. But we might also dabble into the other kings as well. Maybe I'll actually level up King of Progress. But I hope you guys had fun, and if I'm not live again later tonight, we should be back here. More than likely it'll be on Friday for Final Fantasy rating, but there might be some other streams between now and then too. Just kind of a, we'll see. Unfortunately. But yeah, have a good one, everyone.